steps to get pregnant. Number one, know your cycle length. Your cycle length is the time it takes for you to get your period from one cycle to another. So let's take an example. You got your period April 8th and you got another period on the 5th of May. You're going to count from the 8th of April to the 4th of May to give you a cycle length. That brings us to number 2, which is know your ovulation day. Ovulation is calculated as cycle length minus 14. All you need to do is to subtract 14 from your cycle length, and any value you get, you count those number of days from the day your period started. So let's take an example. You counted 17 and your period started on the 4th of May. You're going to count 17 days from the 4th of May, which is going to give us the 20th of May as your possible ovulation day. This brings us to number 3 step, which is know your fertile window. Your fertile window is the time that is surrounding your ovulation, and this is the time that you have your greatest chance in a cycle to conceive. It can be known by 2 processes. Number 1 is by calculation, which means you're going to start doing wongoro with your partner from 5 days before your ovulation and 2 days after. Because if you have a good cervical mucus consistency, the swimmer can actually stay for at least 3 to 5 days before they would go to their own places. Okay, now this brings me to the number 4, which is the next way you can know your fertile window, which is through tracking. Tracking will be the number 4 step. Tracking actually brings you so much closer to your fertile window than calculation. So I'd usually recommend that you track instead of using the calculation method that I just mentioned above. So tracking would help you know when you are actually in your fertile window. You can track using your cervical mucus, your luteinizing hormone, or even your basal body temperature thermometer. This brings me to number 5. You have to regularly wongo. Wongoring for a baby is actually different from when you just want to do wongoro to shine your eye one morning like that. So if you are trying to conceive, you need a lot of wongoring, because this will help you store a lot of swimmers for your egg. The idea is to make sure that there is a swimmer always in your fallopian tube waiting for that egg to be released from the ovary. So what do? You follow the recommendation, which is 3 days a week. Wongo 3 days a week. Do wongoro for me 3 days a week, skipping 1 day in between, and also ensuring that you're wongoring more during your fertile window. So if you're a sister in the house and your husband is not around, both of you don't spend time together, it can actually be difficult. All right, so this brings me to the number 6, which is make sure you're taking your vitamins. Your vitamins are really, really important in your journey of trying to conceive. So vitamins is not just for the woman. There are also vitamins for men as well that can actually help boost your ability to achieve pregnancy. Now, I don't recommend any because I am not working with any company or something like that, but I know of good ones out there that can actually help you. All you need to do is to go and speak to your doctor and they will tell you the ones they recommend. Is that simple? Okay, now this will bring me to number 7. Make sure you are taking care of your diet. Make sure you're taking care of your diet. If you're trying to conceive, it's not everything you see on the table you put in your mouth. It's not everything they pass on a platter that you put into your mouth, because there are some of those things that can actually reduce the chance for your ovary to release those matured follicles. There are some of the things that are on the table that can actually reduce the quality of the swimmer that is produced from the swimmer side. So things like alcohol should be a no-no. Things like smoking should be a no-no. You should reduce your intake of caffeine as well. Make sure you are improved at the area of taking your fruits and vegetables. There are a lot of food that helps. Example, you can go on with your avocado. Yes, I don't know whether you people know avocado. Okay, this brings me to number 8, which is another step that you can use to improve your chance to conceive, and that is exploring other options. So you've tried for a while and it's been difficult, or it's been taking a lot of time for you and your partner. Both of you can actually explore other conception options, for example, IVF or IUI, ICSI, and the likes of them. Now, it is your personal decision on how you want to go about it. Some other people can actually go on to do adoption, and all these things are geared towards having a baby if you keenly want to. So it is your choice on how you want to go about it. If you want to go for IVF, go on. If you want to go for any other reproductive technique, assisted reproductive techniques, go on and explore those options if you have the ability to do them. And I hope this video helps all of you. The next time you will come to me, you will come to me with a positive pregnancy test. I'm still your Wonga Nation president, your Wongoro Mama. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.